Okay. So this is the second time that I attempt this video. This time I have a mic, I have a light, I have more natural lighting over here. I'm just gonna hold on to my mic. I could clip it on, but I don't feel like doing that today. I'm hoping this is in focus. And my camera's about to die, so let's get on with it. Hello everyone, welcome back to my nearly abandoned YouTube channel. This is all for fun. I just thought it'd be nice to have a refresher video after like 2 years, I think it's been. And it is February 13th, Monday. Tomorrow is Valentine's Day, so I have a little bit of a pink eyeshadow thing going on. I don't know how to do makeup very well, but I tried. And I have some questions from my Instagram. I asked my followers to ask me questions, and just as I predicted, hardly anyone asked me any questions, which is fine. But out of the hundreds of views that I get on my story, I only got 7. I expected less. I expected like 1 or 2. Ooh, the trees moved. Did you see that? So I got a little bit more sunlight, and because there's wind. Oof, that's nice. I wish I could just stay like that. Anyways, first question is from someone that I love so much, and this person is so supportive. It is, are you excited for Valentine's Day? I know this is one of your favorite days. This is absolutely one of my favorite holidays ever, and I'm so excited. My husband and I are celebrating tonight, the 13th, because we live in Mexico City. There's lots of people, so there's lots of reservations, and we didn't make reservations in time, so it's gonna be packed tomorrow anyways. Don't want to deal with the traffic, the people, so we're just gonna celebrate it tonight. And I didn't give him a gift this year. Not only is he really hard to like buy for, gift anything to him, because he's just one of those people that you're like, what do you need, what do you want, you already have everything. And then he's not a big gift guy. He's more of a words of affirmation, that's his love language type of guy. So I got him a Valentine's card, and I'm just gonna write him a really nice love note and have a nice dinner, and that's pretty much it. So very chill. He said he wants to surprise me, so I'm pretty sure there's going to be maybe some roses involved. Last year, he decorated the entrance of the house with rose petals leading up to the bedroom, and then there was a giant bouquet of roses, red roses, right here on the bed. It was really sweet, intentional, and I loved it. And frankly, I had to give him some ideas anyways. So it was basically my idea, but you know, he did it. I just gave him some Instagram inspo, like, oh, wouldn't this be nice to like do one day? And then he did it. But I'm not trying to take the credit. I'm just saying, I gave him the idea, but he executed it. So that was really sweet. But this year, very simple. Question number 2. Do you have Valentine's plans? Valentine's gift ideas, his, hers. I already explained that. So just dinner, card from my husband, and then he might surprise me with some flowers, and dinner, and stay in and watch a movie. That's our favorite thing to do now, being married. Our favorite thing to do is just stay in and snuggle, watch a movie. If I make dinner, have a nice home-cooked meal, some snacks, maybe order some mochi. There's an amazing mochi place here in Mexico City, and we just order it, and it's delicious, and it's just our favorite thing to do now that we're married. Question number 3. What line of work is your husband in? LOL. I want to take my future girl out like him too. First of all, this is the sweetest question by one of the sweetest people. That's a very sweet question, and it's a very sweet thing to say, that you want to spoil your future girl. That is so sweet. My husband is in, I get this question asked a lot, and I never know what to answer. He is in finance. I think he's in private equity investments, something like that. Anyways, it's hard to explain. I don't know what he does. All I know is that he's on calls all day. He works very, very hard, and he works all the time. He can also work remotely, so it works when we travel together. He can just get on a call wherever he is, pull out his computer, work, answer emails, that kind of a thing. So that's one of the reasons why we are in Mexico City, is because he works for the Latin American department. And so, yeah, he works very hard, does that. He majored in international business, so if that helps at all, if you want to know more about it, I would love to talk about it. So person that asked me this, you can DM me if you want more info. We can talk. I would love to give you info. My husband would love to talk about it because his line of work is really a dream come true. So you can reach out to us anytime. Question number 4. With all the traveling, do you find a church wherever you are, or just stick to online? Well, that's a really good question, because that was one of my concerns when we started traveling as much as we did. And honestly, we do so much exploring. We're up and down all day, every day when we are traveling. So Sundays, we're usually on the go. We're on an airplane to the next spot, or we are on an airplane back home, or we're just exploring. And that in itself, I feel like is I just think it's really good for Christians overall to do that, believers overall to do that, because you're exploring the world that God made for you, and He created this world for us. So it's just, I think it's nice to spend time, and good to spend time with His creation, and thanking Him for wherever in the world we're at, for the opportunity, like if we're in Alaska, thanking Him for the bears and the mountains and the glaciers while we're there, instead of being in a chapel. And I think that's really important to do too. Question number 5. What's your favorite place you have traveled to? Another question I get a lot. Another question I don't know how to answer, because I don't know. I don't know what my favorite place is. I love so many different things about the different places that we've been to. And this 1.5 years of marriage has been a whirlwind. We have been so many places, and some places twice already. And it's just like, I don't know. I loved my honeymoon, so I'll focus it on my honeymoon. We went to Greece and Italy for my honeymoon, and I loved Italy, right? But I loved Greece too. I think like externally, like nature wise, like, because of the sights, I would have to say that Greece was my favorite out of the two, because it's everything's white and blue, and then there's the Mediterranean Sea. That flying dress photo shoot that I did, that was absolutely incredible. It was a surprise for my husband, and it was perfect. But anyways, I think Southern France. Southern France was incredible. I think that's my second to my honeymoon, is Southern France. It was just, Paris was cool too, but Southern France just felt so like cottage core dreams, and it was so cute. I felt like I was in a little movie, even though there was a freaking heat wave and it was a little torturous to walk around in that heat, but still, it was amazing, and I recommend it 10 out of 10 if some of you are like, I want to go to Europe, but I don't want to go to like all of the places that stereotypically the places that everyone wants to go to, like Paris and Rome and stuff. Go to Southern France. Trust me, you'll love it. Question number 6, skincare. So, honestly, I use a mix of drugstore and high-end products, just because I like to see what's out there, and only using high-end products is so expensive. Like, I just bought 4 products from Sephora. I ordered it this morning, and it was pricey, and I do expect my husband to mention it at some point when he looks at the bill, but he won't say anything. He'll just be like, was this really necessary? And then I'm gonna be like, yes, this skin this youth, the preservation of it, yeah, it's necessary. I like Olay, for example. I like their SPF. That's drugstore. I like Huda Beauty. I just bought one of her moisturizers. I think it's the Honey Whip one. And I haven't used it yet, but the reviews are amazing. And I love all her stuff so far. Haven't used all of it, but the stuff that I have used, I love it. But if you guys want me to talk more about that, let me know and I'll make a separate video, because my skin has been on a journey since I moved to Mexico City. The pollution, the water, everything has just... my skin has never looked its worst. So if you guys want me to talk about my journey, not journey, but talk about how I had to take care of my skin after moving here, I can do that. Just DM me, leave a comment, let me know if that's something you want me to talk about, because there's a lot to mention. Actually, I think that's a separate video I want to make. I want to make a video about all the little things in Mexico City that are really hard to live with, like, just dumb little things that you have in the US that seem like everyday things that every house has that we don't, like good water. I am not bathing in good water. I am bathing in some of the worst water, I wouldn't say in the world, but maybe the region. I don't know. It's so bad. My skin is rough and bumpy, it's itchy. I went to 2 dermatologists while I was here and they both told me the same thing. It's probably just the weather, the climate, the change. And I'm like, you guys, it's the water. It is awful. But anyways, I can make a whole video about that and other little things that I miss from the US that I don't have the convenience of having here. I can talk about that later if you guys want me to talk about it, so let me know. Last question. Where are you guys going in 2 weeks? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to talk about this. I'm going to Israel, Jordan, and Egypt. I am going with my in-laws because they know a lot about the Bible, and we are going to try to visit like the places Jesus has been to and all of those cool spots. And this has been a dream of mine. I literally saw a picture on Pinterest of a girl in Jordan in a beautiful long dress and a little headscarf, and I screenshot it because I was going to send it to my husband and say, hey, we should go here one day, maybe in a couple years or something, make one of those trips, and then probably go to Egypt as well, and never imagining that I was actually going to go. So then just a few short months after I screenshot it, I forgot to send it to him. My in-laws were like, hey, let's go to Israel and Egypt and Jordan. I'm like, are you kidding me? I just thought about this the other day. Not ever imagining, like I said, that I would ever even get to go. It was just an idea in my head at the time. So this is a dream come true. And I'm so excited. So prepare to be sick of me. Prepare to be sick of me, because I will be posting every day, up and down, left and right, about everywhere I am, everything I'm eating, everything I'm seeing. So if you follow me on Instagram, you're probably going to be annoyed, but unless you like seeing my stuff, I have a lot of people tell me that they love seeing my stuff, so I post for them. And then I'll try to make vlogs. I'm trying to remove all of the storage off of my phone and my camera to make more room for my future endeavors, because my phone is just ready to pop. I answered all of the questions. Hope you liked the answers. Again, if you would like me to talk about anything that I touched on in these questions and in my answers, please let me know. I'd love to elaborate on them if you are interested in watching and listening to that. Happy Valentine's Day, Galentine's Day. You don't need to make it a romantic thing. Before I was married, before I met my husband, I made Valentine's Day just a general love thing. I loved getting something from my mom, from my sister, from my friends. It's not all a romance thing. It's just a day of love. I love gift giving. So if my friends were here, I'd give them a little gift. I'd throw a little Galentine's thing for them, but they're not here. So it's just me. Might give a gift or two to a couple of girls at my church. I just have to gift somebody something on this day because it's amazing and I love it. So yeah, happy Valentine's Day. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you want to see more of these, and let me know what you want me to talk about. DM me, comment, whatever. I will answer. I will see it. So thank you so much for watching. Bye.